All right. So on this one, I'm going to do repeated addition. That means that you're adding the same number over and over. The number or the factor that we know is 8. So I'm going to do 8 plus 8. That is a double. 8 plus 8 gives you 16. Then I'm going to do 16 plus 8. Do you notice how my 8 and my 6 are lined up because they are both in the ones place? I'm going to do 6 plus 8. I'm going to show you guys in another video on my YouTube channel how to decompose numbers to add easier and quicker. I'm going to do this one quickly and talk to you about what I did, but not spend a whole lot of time on it. 6 plus 8. 6 plus 6 is 12 because I decompose this 8 into 6 and 2. 6 plus 2 is 8. So 6 plus 6 is 12 plus 2 more is 14. So 6 plus 8 is 14. I put my 4 in my ones place and my 110 above my tens place. 110 plus 110 is 2 tens, which is 24. That gives me 24. So in order to find out what number goes here, what my missing factor is, I count how many 8s I used. So I used 1, 2, 3 8s. So my missing factor on this one is 3. 3 multiplied by 8 gives me 24. All right, letter G. Something multiplied by 6 equals 42. Now on this one, on my last video, I messed up. And instead of having y'all just watch part 2, I just re-recorded the whole thing. But if I mess up anymore, I'm not restarting. Just letting y'all know right now. You have to bear with me. I am human. Blank multiplied by 6 equals 42. Okay, let's skip count. The first number is 6. 6 plus 6, that's a double. 6 plus 6 is 12. Plus 6 more is 18. Plus 6 more is 24. Plus 6 more is 30. Plus 6 more is 36. Plus 6 more is 42. Now, in order to figure out what number goes in the blank, I count how many numbers I wrote down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 goes in the blank. Woohoo! I finished it. Did not mess it up this time. Should give me a round of applause. All right, 7 goes in the blank. On this next one, it says 4 multiplied by something equals 16. On this one, if you know 4 times 2 equals 8, another 4 times 2 is also 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. And we did 4 times 2 twice. 2 times 2. Oh, sorry, not 2 times 2, but yeah. 2 plus 2 is 4. And we leave this 4 the same. We did this twice. That's why we did 2 plus 2 is 4. So 4 times 4 equals 16. So on H, we're going to put 4. Ooh, that one does not want to erase off my board. Okay. On this next one, something multiplied by 3 equals 18. Whew. All right. We're going to count by 3s. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. And I'm going to count how many I used. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 multiplied by 3 is 18. It is very, very, very helpful if you know your multiplication. So over this extended break that we have because of the coronavirus, I would be practicing my multiplication cards. I did get y'all multiplication cards for Christmas that you can practice. There are websites that you can practice multiplication on, Math Facts in a Flash, Extra Math, Prodigy even. Get to practicing those multiplication facts. Here we go. Letter J. Something multiplied by 3 is 33. We already know that that one is 11. 7 multiplied by something equals 49. I'm going to tell you that one is 7. 12 multiplied by something is 48. On this one, you can count by 12s. 12 times something equals 48. I'm going to add, so 12 plus 12 equals 24. That's a double. If I do 24 plus 12, 4 plus 2 is 6, 2 plus 1 is 3. I'm not there yet. 36 plus 12, 6 plus 2 is 8, and 3 plus 1 is 4. So that gives me 48. I count how many 12s I used. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 12 multiplied by 4 equals 48. Okay. Just trying to look and see if we had this answer somewhere already. Letter M. 4 multiplied by something is 24. All right. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So letter M is 6. All right. On this next one, it says something multiplied by 8 is 96. Well, I already know 11 multiplied by 8 is 88. So if 11 times 8 equals 88, that's not it. So my next one is going to be 12 times 8. And in order to figure that out, you have to do 88 plus 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. Your 6 goes to your 1s, and your 110 goes above your 10s. 8 tens plus 110 is 9 tens, so that gives me 96. So 12 multiplied by 8 equals 96. So my missing factor on this one is the number 12. 10 times something is 100. If you don't know this one, you can skip count by tens. You got 10 fingers. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. It took all 10 of my fingers to get to 100. So I know on letter O, 10 multiplied by 10 equals 100. Letter P, something multiplied by 1 equals 0. We know anything multiplied by 0 is 0. So our missing factor has to be 0. All right. On Q, this one says something multiplied by 8 equals 48. In my classroom, we do a chant. And we know if it's something times 8 and it equals 48, we say 6 and 8 went on a date and sat at table 48. So the missing factor on Q is 6. Now, we're going to do letter R. It says 11 multiplied by something equals 132. Okay. Sorry if it seems like I'm rushing a little bit. I'm trying to save some time on this video. We're already at 21 minutes. So, I know you don't want to hear me talk for that long. 11 multiplied by something is 132. When we were at 11 multiplied by 11 on our first problem, we were at 121. So my next problem I'm going to try is 11 multiplied by 12. So I knew 121 is 11 times 11. So I'm going to do 121 plus 11 and see what I get. 1 plus 1 in our ones place is 2. 2 tens plus 1 10 is 3 tens. And 100 plus nothing is 100. That gives me 132. So my missing factor on letter R is 12. Letter S, you have 9 times something. You can do that 9 strategy again. I'm going to do it very quickly. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And instead of putting my facts out to the side, I'm going to count down how many it takes to get to 27. So 1, 2, 3, and I'm at the number 27. So I know my missing factor is 3. 3 times 9 equals 27. On the last one, this is a multiplication problem that most students tend to learn the quickest. I'm not sure why, but we have letter T. 12 times something is 144. 12 multiplied by 12 gives you 144. If you want to double check, on letter R, we did 12 times 11 and got 132. So we can do the next one being 12 times 12 and do 132 plus 12. 2 plus 2 is 4. 3 tens plus 1 10 is 4 tens. And 100 plus nothing is 100. That gives us 144. And our missing factor is indeed 12. Whew! If you got through this whole thing with me without turning off the computer, iPad, phone, then you are definitely amazing. Here is your week 2 Monday. And that is it from me. See ya.